Wild West Bass.
Welcome to the Wild West Bass Trail Pro-Am Series. The best anglers in the West are fishing in California's Mother Lode.
This is a good one. There he is. Nice.
Woo! Over $80,000 is at stake. Who will take home the title on New Melones Reservoir? Hold that trophy up high! This is the Wild West Bass Trail.
Got him.
This is a good one.
In the middle of California's gold country, New Melones Reservoir in late March is setting up for some incredible fishing for both pre-spawn and spawning bass. On the first day of competition, John Pearl set the bar with a limit of bass, breaking the 20-pound mark. Hunter Schlander trails John by just 0.8 of a pound in second place. There's a 3.5-pound difference separating first place down to 10th place. On New Melones this time of year, that can be made up with just one bite.
Today could be a stellar day for some that just go looking. You know, they could just put they could be in 40th place, just put the trolling motor down and they could just run the bank and do what I did. Oh my God, there's a 9. Oh, there's an 8.
I'm fishing for shallow ones on these little flats, and I caught a couple big largemouth yesterday, and I caught one big suspended one. So if I can duplicate something close to that, I should be all right.
I know that the fish that I'm fishing for, there's just a boatload of them, so I'm just going to go with that.
I was able to find a few bedfish that I had located, so I guess I didn't see. But I'm out of them today, so I'm in a lot of trouble.
John Pearl starts the second day of competition fishing in Ski Cove, throwing 5 to 7-inch worms looking for the pre-spawn bite.
Finally got one on the board. That ain't gonna be my 14-pound limit, but it's one. It's a start. That's all it is. A start. I'm happy to have it, though. I'm happy to have one. I put 5 in there, I'll relax a little better. So we're catching a lot of bucks, a lot of males, small. Just every now and then you find one of those females that moves up a little bit closer. So I've been fishing a lot of flats, just the outside edge of the flats.
Fishing in the same cove as John Pearl, Tai Au is able to land a 3-pound bass to help his limit. On the other end of New Melones, Hunter Schlander gets his morning started with an A-rig to fill a limit of bass first, then find larger bass later in the day.
This is a Alabama rig here, and in the mornings when it's low light, they're kind of pushing the bait back here. Basically what I'm trying to resemble is the bait fish, school of bait fish back here, and it only lasts maybe 45 minutes to an hour, so you got to kind of do it quick. It seems like they might have pushed a little bit farther back than they were yesterday, but back here it's all bait. It's all about the bait fish, so wherever the bait goes, those fish are going to follow them.
Later in the morning, Mark Lassane is fishing around bridge pilings using a wacky rig with a Yamamoto Senko.
We went up and hit the bridges, and I was throwing a wacky Senko, and then also a dart head and a little robo worm on it. Just kind of throwing that up on the bridges. It was a little bit windy on the bridges, which made it a little difficult, because to fish the bridges correctly, you got to be like right on that cement. And if the bait goes straight down, that's how you catch them. There's one. There's a big one. Maybe not that big, but maybe it'll help. Giant! It's a giant! He must have me wrapped around the piling because he felt really big.
Might be he's a little better. Not what I want, but choked it. Choked it. He's a keeper. He's definitely a keeper, but there's a better one there. Yeah. Get him. Thank you. A little better. A little better. Two and a half. Take him. I will take him. I need 5 like him. And then I'll really feel all right.
The action at New Melones Reservoir is just getting started. Don't go anywhere. The Wild West Bass Trail will be right back.
For
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
At Mercury, we've spent 844,419 hours reshaping power. And this will give you powers you never knew you had. Powers over Mother Nature, powers over the laws of physics, even the power to impress your kids. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury 4-stroke. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
We've paired one of the most iconic hulls in the history of bass boats with a proven lineup of trusted accessories. We're bringing you best-in-class value and performance, leaving others in your wake. Turnkey value, turnkey performance. The Pantera 2 is an overachiever in the 19-foot category. Once you hit the throttle, you'll feel the rush, and there's no looking back.
The Wild West Bass Trail is brought to you by Lucas Oil, made in America, sold to the world. General Tire, anywhere is possible. Super Clean, super fast, super easy, super clean. Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, because what you fish matters. And by P-Line. Current leader John Pearl has a small limit around 12 pounds, but after the weather conditions changed from practice to now, the fishing has gotten tougher.
When you get in these little weird situations, when the fish don't want to bite, you can tendency to speed up. Everything goes faster because you just want to go, go, go. And that's the worst part about it. You just got to slow down, keep your head in it. I'll say too bad I didn't get a fish catch for you, but I spoke too soon. Word didn't come out of my mouth. I don't know if it'll help. It might help. Let's go find out real fast. 15 pounds is make it or break it. I make top 10, then I fish tomorrow. That's what's running through my mind the whole day. 15 pounds, 15 pounds. Got to make it till tomorrow. If I don't make tomorrow, then, you know, why am I here? I'm trying to make top 10. I'm trying to win.
Wayne Brazil trails John Pearl by less than 3.5 pounds and is trying to move up the leaderboard before the top 10 cut.
This one feels a little better, maybe. It got me in a tree. Unbelievable. Come out. Unbelievable. All right, there he's out. You ready? Don't step on my rod. Oh, he's off! Son of a motherless goat! The special thing that happened was I lost a 4+ largemouth that I hooked while the cameraman was on my boat, and it got me wrapped into a tree, and that was a problem. I got it out of the tree, everything's looking good, comes up, and just as I'm getting ready to net it, comes off. Yeah, so that was not good.
Mark Lassane continues to fish around State Highway 49 bridge with a wacky rig.
This is a good one. Yeah. Yes. That helps. I could see him down. I could see him on the live scope, and I was looking at him about 25 foot down. I kept lowering it, and there he is. Nice. See if we can get another one. There he is. Morning went good for a little while. We had a little spurt there where for about an hour we were catching them pretty good. And I was trying to concentrate on catching largemouth, but man, these largemouth would just shut off for some reason. You'd think with this nice weather they'd bite, but the pressure of the boats and the high pressure, I think it's just affected them. I'm gonna go up there now and try to salvage the day. If I hadn't lost that 4-pounder that you got on camera, that was the game maker right there.
After changing weather patterns earlier in the week and pressure on the lake from other boats, fishing has been tough. but who will weigh in enough to make the top 10 cut? John Pearl had a tougher day on New Melones, but was still able to bring in 12.29 pounds and get him in the top 10. Jason Remmers moved up to first place from 7th after bringing in a 22-pound limit across the stage. Tyal made a huge leap from 49th place up to 4th. Over $80,000 is on the line here in the Motherlode. Don't go anywhere. The Wild West Bass Trail will be right back.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline. Unlimited fun. Unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Super Clean. As an avid angler, I'm on the water all the time, and we're all faced with our favorite fish scent that gets onto our carpet, stains it. What I like to do, make it super easy on yourself, take some Super Clean, just a few shots, and let it sit for just about 5 to 10 seconds just to let it get in the carpet. Take a damp cloth, microfiber, and just start scrubbing it out. And you'll see within seconds, that stain is gone. Super easy, super fast, super clean. Look for it at your favorite retailer or online store.
I'm ecstatic. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, yesterday I was pretty much, or the day before, I was pretty much bummed out about coming in with 12.6, but I knew the fish were in here to do well, and I was hoping for 2 good bites, managed to hook up with 3 really good ones, and propelled me from 49th all the way to 4th, and I get to go fishing on Championship Sunday.
A little bit nervous, mostly because the guys behind me, they're good fishermen. I gotta outpace some of the best. So I've got One Creek Channel that I've been catching some in, and then I'm gonna fish some new water today. I think I have to because I burned all my fish up yesterday. So
I think we got some studs fishing. You know, we got some really good fishermen, so I believe fish are going to be caught.
You know, I got a spot that holds some really big fish, and if they go today, I'll put these guys a little fear in these guys. I'll scare them a little bit.
Sitting in second place just behind Jason Remmers, Gary Souza starts Championship Sunday off by mixing baits between an A-rig, a swim bait, and a jig.
I haven't been to this lake in 40 years, so started out up in the creek, and I had a little spot that held some big fish. I caught 2, 7-8 pounders there yesterday, and went back to it today. There's one rock in about 40 feet of water. I don't see the big, I had big arcs here yesterday, and then with all the boat traffic, it pushed them down. And today, I don't see the big arcs. There are some fish out here deep. This is way deeper than I normally fish. But I just caught that little black in about 40 feet of water.
Current leader Jason Remmers started the day by using a large swim bait in the smaller creeks of New Melones.
this is kind of a community hole, and a lot of people come in here this time of year, but most of them aren't throwing swim baits. Oh, come on! Do it again, hit it again. Oh, got him. That big one. Not that big, but it's a start anyways. The spot, he hit it like 3 times before he took it. Look how fat he is though. Yeah. I like how spots on the bottom. I smiled for the camera. I don't do that very often. It's about half the size of what I was hoping though. But beggars can't be choosers.
Jason Remmers has his first bass of the day, while Greg Gutierrez is trying to move up the leaderboard. Greg already has a small limit, plus a healthy 4-pound bass in the live well.
That actually might help. Yeah, he's got a little girth like I do. That might be a better fish. Got some color. Take it, but nice. A little bit bigger profile, a little bit bigger fish. Back-to-back casts. They're starting to move up again. Just rest, let the place rest for, what was it, 20 minutes maybe?
Wayne Brazil and his co-angler Sean Mock are slowly calling out their limits early in the afternoon.
I've been catching in the afternoons up here. I've been catching some, in practice I caught some solid ones, and then yesterday I came up here and this place saved me yesterday, so I'm hoping for a little bit more of that magic. But yesterday was windy, and today this clear up here, I don't know if it's going to be as good. So I'm trying to get a decent bag here in the next hour so I can go put my trolling motor on high and try to find a big one. I have been doing a little bit of looking this morning, and all I've been able to find is little ones, except for that 3 that I got. It's the only good one I found. These fish are mean up here. They come off. I mean, just every day I've lost, 3 to 4 really good fish.
Late in the day, John Pearl has a limit in the boat, but the bite he had earlier in the week is harder to find as the day goes on.
I think they're just pre-spawners that they want to move up, but they're just on the brink of moving up. They're just not there yet. Yes! I almost passed this spot up too. I almost started out there. You can't pass that point up. There's a mud line, the wind's blowing on it. Oh yeah, and I'm like, well, I was gonna start out where you are. Nope, can't do that. A call like that. Yeah.
Championship action continues next on the Wild West Bass Trail.
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
When shooting extreme long range, I can always depend on my Macmillan ELR Beast.
Macmillan fiberglass stocks, molding the way America shoots.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline, unlimited fun, unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
The Wild West Bass Trail is brought to you by Mercury Marine, go boldly. Bass Cat, feel the rush. Fitzgerald Fishing, not just another rod. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. And by Protect the Harvest. It's Championship Sunday on New Melones Reservoir, and Gary Souza continues to work a peanut butter and jelly colored jig along a rocky point in hopes of hooking a big bass.
I think what it is, those spotties that are spawning in here and they pick up your bait and they move it. You don't really feel anything, it just kind of feels heavy. You should be setting on that. A lot of these guys that are throwing Cincos are, they're not hooking every fish because the fish are just, this time of year they bite it a lot different. I don't like catching largemouth that deep and bringing them up that fast, but yesterday I go, I think it's a little one. And it ended up being like a 7, so sometimes when you catch them deep, those big ones deep, they fool you a little bit.
Greg Gutierrez is throwing a nail-weighted soft plastic worm looking to upgrade his limit of bass.
It's a funnel area. We got the big spawning bays. You know, we've had some fish spawning. When they're done, they come out. They come out to rest. So we got a lot of post-spawn fish, it looks like. I mean, that last one was a post-spawn fish. And then we got some pre-spawn fish in here. They're just fat, ready to go. So they're coming in off the lake. They're funneling up that long thing, and they just come through these little saddles. And this is just one more little resting spot. It's got grass, rock, brush around it. It's got all kinds of good stuff in there. It's got fish. So yeah, I'm gonna wear it out. He'll make the team. Thank you, sir. Look at that. Right square down the chompers, man.
Springtime on New Melones offers bass in all stages of the spawn. Deep into the creeks of New Melones, current leader Jason Remmers is working a swim bait around submerged trees and bushes.
Nah. Oh, he's barely hooked.
That's another good one, dude.
Yeah, that one's a little fatter.
Yeah.
Look at that sucker, pre-spawn fish. Woo! That's got to be a 6-pounder. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. You know what? I was gonna leave and you said go back there. I'm like, well, let's go back there, and then I hit it one more time. It just, I guess, usually when it's flat like this, they stop.
It'll help a little bit, thank you. I thought it was bigger than that. I'll take it though. No belly. Had some big mouth, skinny. Good cold though. I'm gonna give this another hour, and then I've got a big one that I'm gonna go look at. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go see if I can find it, and if it's there, hopefully lock on. It's been 2 days since I caught the male, so I'm hoping it's gonna be there. It's a big one. It's like a 9-pounder. There's one.
Get the net. It's a big one. Oh, it come off. Oh. Oh. Wow. Just lost a giant. Ah. That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. Not as good as the one I lost though. Catch a few more of those. I might make a run at this thing.
Hopefully I gave them the, the 30 minutes they needed to forget about what they were biting earlier. Then I'll come in from a little bit of different angle and hopefully they bite. You'll know it weighing if I get them to bite. Yeah, he's actually gonna help, I think. Yeah, he won't help. He ain't gonna help. But I got a bite. Can you believe it? He helped. Fat, a lot fatter.
As the final day of fishing on New Melones wraps up, it's time for our top 10 pro and co-anglers to weigh in their bass. First up, the co-anglers. Chad LeBlanc is the New Melones co-angler champion with an impressive 3-day total of 46.19 pounds.
Absolutely incredible. Great weekend. This is an awesome fishery. I drew through 3 great professionals, treated me with all the respect in the world. It's fortunate on Friday to weigh 20 pounds, and today I backed up with 17.
Now on to the pro anglers. Current leader Jason Remmers takes the hot seat first as the rest of the top 10 pros weigh in. The hot seat rotates out with Jay Bradshaw and is then quickly stolen by John Pearl after John finished the weekend with 47.45 pounds. After Jimmy Sweeney couldn't take over the lead, Greg Gutierrez is up next.
Oh my, here we go. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me now? Hey! 5 fish weighing 21.5.
Greg takes over with 55.82 pounds. The next 5 anglers in line all did not bring in a large enough limit to take the hot seat away from Greg Gutierrez. Last to weigh in is day 2 leader Jason Remmers.
Needs over 15.92 pounds to win this tournament. Let's go. Let's put him on the scales. 16.03 pounds. Your winner, 16.03. Nicely done. Oh, Jason Remmers. Jason Remmers. Wow!
Jason Remmers wins by less than 1/10 of a pound on New Melones. On day 2, Jason brought in a 10-pound bass for the Yamamoto toad of the tournament.
When he put it in, I'm like, I don't know if I got it. I don't think I got it. He had a pretty good sack, but what saved me was the big one was a little bit bigger than I thought it was, and that spot was a little bigger than I thought it was too. Yep, I was gonna leave, and then my co-angler was like, well, maybe they moved back. And I said, well, I'm gonna come back out. I'm just gonna fish these trees one more time as I go back out. And I get out there and hit one of the trees I hadn't really hit that much, hooked into a nice spot, and then went down a few more minutes later and caught that. I don't know, we never weighed it, but it was probably around 7 pounds. It was bigger than I thought it was. I gotta thank my team partner, my normal team partner, Alex Niapis. He loaned me his boat today because mine broke down yesterday. So without that, this wouldn't have been possible, obviously.
What an incredible tournament. There's more to come next time as the Wild West Bass Trail heads to the California Delta.